Alrighty, back for another episode, and I'm here because there's one back. Okay, that's nice. Hmm. Okay, that should be okay. I never know if the volume is too loud. Okay, so we should be nearing the end of the story, I can't imagine. It's like now I lowered the volume in my headphones, but I don't know if it's still too loud. Anyways. Oh shit. Oh. Wait. Yeah, that. And I could have sworn I thought it was supposed to be Yvonne that came out next, but apparently it's another girl whose name I forgot. I saw it on Twitter, so I'm guessing it's gotta be her that's coming out next.
Once known, be dead.
Heights. Grab that.
I haven't even shown you my best moves.
Something dangerous is up ahead.
Highly flammable and explosive materials are stored in these barrels. When detonated by explosives, the explosion can set off similar barrels nearby, damaging enemies, and even take out destructible items nearby. Okay. That's good to know. Anyways. Activate you. And you know what? Let's rest. It's always good. Oh shit.
What's wrong with this haze? Look, over there.
Is that a puzzle? What?
Can there be any connections between these mechanisms and those symbols?
Probably.
The symbols suddenly appeared on the wall when we were in the haze. The symbols. Maybe we have to be affected by the haze to see them. Let's give it a try.
Time to do drugs, kids. I mean, if you can see the solution to a puzzle or like a password literally just by walking towards it, it feels like kind of a bad, like, security measure. But then again, they're stupid, so.
Pardon my let me help. You shall be banished.
What the hell am I looking at here?
Mind strikes quick.
At my command.
Just no more.
Are you dead yet? No. What's been going on? Wait, where are you?
Watch this.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
There's an arrow pointing there, which means that's not where I'm going right now. Or maybe it is, because, oh god, wait, no. Okay, phew. Second there, I thought I was gonna be stuck. Oh, it's stuck. Let's just yoink this. But you know what? What is this? Oh my god. Wait, no. Sure, let's do this one, I guess. Admin, I've received a notice from the UWST just updating you on the latest situation at the Cradle of the Ages. How's the situation? I need more details. Good thing you dealt with that giant Angelos. The Cradle of the Ages has lifted its lockdown, though it hasn't fully reopened to the public yet. The UWST decided to convert the place into a special protected zone. The reason it became a protected zone is? Due to the originium sapling's regrowth, the UWST needs to investigate and take samples. And Endfield will continue to be involved. Everyone wants to see the oak growing back to its original size. I really hope so too. Okay. Well, Perlica. Cradle of the Ages. We're counting on you, Edmund. The Angelos is strong. The Triagolos we fought is actually just part of Asteron. Okay, yeah. The Angeloid entity that attacked the Origin Lodespring 20 years ago. Thanks to that, we were able to defeat the entity and lay it to rest again. Remember the 3 anchors that awakened it? I can't believe they landed with such precision. It's obvious that Neferit masterminded the awakening of Triangelos. What is she after? I wonder what her true objectives are. Disrupting the manufacturing capacities of Endfield and the UWST seem to be her most direct goals. But from what I saw of her actions so far, I have a feeling that this is just part of her bigger scheme. We must act quick, Edmund. The rescue mission. Edmund, the Origin Lodespring seems to have made it over the most difficult hurdle, thanks to everyone. Gotta thank everyone who worked hard and made it possible. And I'm truly inspired by the and courage of UWST crewmates during the most critical moment. Truth be told, I was already picturing and planning for a terrible scenario. How terrible. The worst case scenario. After all, nobody expected this disaster. I reviewed the entire scope of damages. Turns out everyone achieved the theoretical minimum in terms of casualties and losses. When they released the anchor fall trajectories and impact sites, the comms team immediately notified workers in high-risk areas. Facility maintenance crew responded quickly according to their SOPs, and activated the safety mode for our high-value assets. People like Rossi and Alia volunteered to join the relief efforts. We also have experienced personnel like Surgeon Yue. Everyone is united. Together, they all made it through the crisis in one piece. Well, I mean, not everyone, but most people. Some people. That's right. It was a monumental achievement for everyone involved. Miles to go. Thank you for defeating the Angelos, Edmund. All of us owe our lives to you. Though I've never seen the entity, it was a terrible nightmare that continued to affect our veterans from the mining area. Once again, thank you. Do you have any plans for the future? A lot of people are leaving. They're looking for opportunities elsewhere. Some lost their friends or family members. They don't want to stay at a place of sadness. And there are a few who already wanted to leave the old mines, even if the disaster never came. I could feel it. Everyone is free to choose the path they take. You're right, and I hope things will get better for them. But a lot of people are staying. They treat the Origin Lodespring as their home. I'm one of them. I'll do all I can to rebuild our home. Come visit us when you can, Edmund. Incredible, Edmund. You saved plenty of lives again. You did plenty, too. You did great as well, Rossi. Aww. Did the Edmund just approve? Grazie? I don't want to try saying it too much. I gotta keep this up. Don't worry, Edmund. Go and fulfill your duties. I'll help Surgeon Yue and Alia take care of everyone in the Origin Lodespring. Much appreciated. Ha, I'm always up for a challenge. You should thank Surgeon Yue for his special contingency SAR plan. I was only able to move the injured thanks to the emergency SAR routes. Saved a lot of time and lives. The crewmates also got plenty of professional training in first aid and SAR. Everyone's doing their part after the disaster. Yue is built different. Wow, this Surgeon Yue sounds like he's built different. Indeed, he's from... Oh... That's the something Academy of Sciences, right? Heard that's where they built him like that. Oh, Edmund, Alia needs me to deliver a bunch of med supplies. Gotta go. Sorry. That's sorry, right? Gotta go. I really wanted to keep chatting, Edmund. Oh, it's gonna be another chance. Don't worry. You're so nice, Edmund. Oh, God, she's so cute. Wait, hold on. That's something else. Speak with the surgeon. Much appreciated, Surgeon Yue. Thank you, Administrator. I'm just doing my duty as a doctor in the face of this disaster. How are they now? Most of the workers with minor injuries have already recovered. Right now, Alia and I are focusing all our efforts on helping the workers who are still critically injured. Many of them are heroes who risked their lives to help when the attack happened. I won't let anything happen to them. Things would have gotten a lot worse if origin, right, okay, I'm good. Load Spring without them. I hope they get better soon. I'll pass on your wishes, End Administrator. And what about Andre? Safety regulations. It's gonna be about Tata. Endman, Fiona informed me you've reached the power plateau. Be careful when you're near the Ether test site. Anything to watch out for? Anything about the rift to watch out for? The Ether test site at the power plateau is the United Workers' front line for advanced research. Quite a few unexplained anomalies have occurred there. You gonna tell a horror story? It's not a story. It's a safety incident. Let me tell you about one of them. The power plateau has a stand-in safety rule. Everyone must stay within the secure zone during ether site experiments, and it's best not to leave at all. But one of the workers didn't take it seriously and wandered outside the safe zone during the experiments. Nobody noticed they were gone until the next morning. The security footage just shows him opening the door and walking out. The outdoor camera didn't capture what happened to him. No body, no sign of Originium arts, no blight marks. That worker just vanished into thin air. Okay, I understand. I'll be careful. Now you understand how I feel, especially with the rifts there now. Let me say it again, Enmin. You must take extra care. Right, because Ether just kind of, like, vanishes people. Right? Hold on. Wait, no, not that. Archive. Hold on. Is there anything else about the ether? There's the blight, yes. No. You know what? Let's just reread this. The ether side is an overarching term for describing areas where depth reading is at 1 in subterranean surface, atmospheric, and orbital regions of Thalos 2. Right. Depth is the measurement for the ether. Given the timescale of Talos 2, the ether side is currently overlapping with real space. A flow of matter and energy between the two dimensions have been verified as a feasible possibility. Okay, so ether side is a dimension. In Talos 2, the barrier between the real space and ether side may sometimes rupture and create an interspatial conduits, and in rare occasions disrupt the very timescale itself, colloquially referred to as the rift. Depth readings near rifts typically approach 0.5, which also means that active blight has a higher probability of occurring at these places. Cultivated Originium or deploying active Originium can effectively reduce depth readings in surrounding areas, thereby helping contain breaches in ether sides to some extent. However, this effect lacks consistent patterns. At times, Originium activity may instead be suppressed by rifts. In regions with active ether side phenomena, facility and machinery reliant on Originium arts often experience significant operational interference. Right, so the saplings were Originium, and they could, like, negate the blights, or the ether side at least. The consequences of matter transitioning from reality into ether sides, there's an S, are random and unpredictable, what remains certain is that all biological processes essential to sustaining life experience severe disruption and obstruction within these domains. Conversely, when matter emerges from ether sides back into real space, it generates active blight in real space. Consequently, matter exchange experiments between real space and ether side face strict restrictions under the Band Accord. Okay, matter exchange experiments. So the experiment of exchange in matter between real space and ether side. Okay. With the vast majority of related live subject testing explicitly prohibited. I'm going to come back to that paragraph after I finish this. Unlike physical matter, energy flows unidirectionally from ether sides into real space through potential energy conversion. This phenomenon occurs even in the absence of rifts, making related studies a primary focus in the field of ether side utilization. However, when this energy flow exceeds certain thresholds, it frequently triggers random and uncontrollable explosions. Wait. Unlike physical matter, energy flows unidirectionally from ether sides into real space. Okay, so energy. Physical matter can go back and forth. Energy only flows from ether sides into real space. Through potential energy conversion, this phenomenon occurs even in the absence of rifts, so it can happen anywhere. Humanity's comprehension of ether sides remains profoundly limited, particularly since distinguishing them from known subspace. The prevailing hypothesis suggests ether sides constitute a separate universe. I mean, I thought of that too. One quietly undergoing heat death. Oh. While saturated with lethal toxins. Subspace in this framework would serve as the membrane separating ether sides from real space. Yet such theories currently lack substantiation through mathematical models or experimental observations. I think I probably mentioned that, like, when I originally read this, but this is reminding me of, like, the gate that deathly entity was guarding back in, like, literally the first episode. Anyways, wait, I wanted to go back to this paragraph here. What remains certain is that all biological processes essential to sustaining life experience severe disruption and obstruction within these domains. Conversely, when matter emerges from ether sides back into real space, it generates active blight in real space. So is that saying that blight is essentially dead matter? Or is it like, I mean, a rock isn't alive. If you throw a rock into the ether sides and then it comes back, I'm guessing it doesn't really affect it since it's not alive. But it would be, like, contaminated and, like, carry, I don't know, ether side particles that maybe then proceed to affect real space, which is the blights. Huh. Where's the blight? Let's read that. The blight is a general term for describing hazardous subterranean, subsurface, atmospheric, and orbital phenomenon of Talos 2. Such phenomena can be divided into two categories, active blight and static blight, of which static blight is regarded as the residual remains left when an active blight episode has subsided. Okay. Classical cases of active blight, such as blight floods, commonly seen on the surface, or blight tides in bodies of water, tend to exhibit optical properties unique to the blight, often seen as fluorescent displays of strange colors. The phenomenon of active blight can inflict a dissociative and or inversive destruction of variable rates to any object it contacts or swallows. In other words, active blights can deprive matter and or time from the physical space it manifests in. So it literally disrupts reality. does it like move it? Like this, like the whole like when you. How do I phrase this? I don't want to call it like I don't want to call it a problem because it's not really like a real problem, but like the whole teleportation thing, like air is atoms, you know, like it looks empty, but it's not empty. There's stuff. Air is made out of stuff. So if you were to teleport yourself somewhere, you would have to move the air particles and atoms and whatnot away, or else you would like teleport inside of the atoms and you would probably like die or something in a rather gruesome death. So is the ether side like pushing real space? Is it trying to superimpose itself onto it? Is the best way I feel like I can phrase it? Can deprive matter and or time from the physical space it manifests in. This destruction can either be rapid and absolute or slow and slight. For a period of time, the shortest duration on record is 217 milliseconds, while the longest is over 149 years? Hold on, aren't we in year 150? Have we heard about this? That would have been like a year ago, right? Wait, hold on, is that why there's some kind of time dilation that could that can take place, right? Inside of like ether rifts? Is that why we're like hundreds of years old apparently? There's some timey-wimey shit going on. Active blights will slowly decay into static blight that resembles a layer of fluid asphalt covering the remains of the destruction wrought by active blight. The blight exerts unique effects on sentient life forms. Survivors of the blight events often report auditory and or visual hallucinations, sudden episodes of stress and other mental conditions, even in the complete absence of blight-induced brain injury. Blibby. Note, almost all cases of Blibby fail to survive. Yeah. Having gathered more than a century's worth of samples and data, we can now confirm active blight appears in places where depth readings hit a positive number. Probability disruption of active blight incidents is typically a bell-shaped curve against an x-axis of depth readings from 0 to 1. The beginning of the game was definitely like a blight flood or something, right? Oh my god, how long have I been? Oh god, okay, that's enough. That's enough reading for now, I suppose. Let's actually continue playing. Still, I feel like I have a better understanding of what the ether side and the blights are. So this is like a gateway to another dimension, possibly. That's just not compatible with this one.
Watch your step, people. Leave it to me.
So, like, is the ether side basically just antimatter, is what I'm thinking. I mean, not obviously not exactly, but like the concept. And when it comes into contact with matter, or in this case real space, it sort of like tries to cancel out or something. Oh, there's a chest there.
An easy victory.
And a chest. Need to... Oh. Did you find something, or was it a chest? Maniacal write-ins. Ba, blessings, future explosions, demolish, kill, future glory, blessed immortality. Okay. God, we can blow that up, but I don't think we have explosives. Pity. I know I don't have. Oh, there's. Can I break? I cannot. So this here is static blights, right? Wait, no. I'm sorry, I lied. No, what the hell? Right, active blight will slowly decay into static blight, which resembles a layer of fluid asphalt. So this is definitely static blights. Oh. Oh, wait, let me go. What the fuck? God damn, wait. I couldn't move. I literally couldn't move. That's bullshit. Anyways, let's use that. Okay, cool. Let's just head back to... It's not too far away. I remember being like literally right over here now. Yeah, right there. We're gonna rest and then go back.
We've walked so far. Everyone must be tired. Good call on the break.
Yep, and now, wait, no.
Uh-huh.
There you go, okay. Now let's just sprint back. Actually, I want to try. I don't like that. That's literally nothing. What about you? Nah, he definitely has the best, Oh. Oh, okay, right. So, but I literally deactivated them, so it doesn't matter. And there's a chest. You aren't seeing anything. There's nothing here. That's kind of what's annoying with that. It's like, you think there's something that you missed, but really you didn't. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, this is what I wanted. It's over there, right? Can I reach it? I feel like you should totally be able to. I can't jump. What do you mean I can't jump? I can't even run. You should be able to run with explosives, god damn it. Oh my god, yay! Break all the ore. There's so much. Right, this here. Can I... Wait, no, not switch. I don't think so. This one seems... yeah, agility. He scales on agility, so that's gonna be good, right? Can I level this up further, or can I... No, I can't. I need more special material. What does she scale off of? Hold on. Wait, no. Agility, yeah. So this is definitely a good sword for her because it gives her agility. And I can. And I can also do that. Yippee! Okay, well, that's a nice little boost. Good thing I did that, huh? There's something here? Enemies? There's that. And... Janitor. Ugh, I'll admit my mistake. Sorry for walking into the wrong area. I'll update my access card promptly next time. I'm not going to excuse myself again by saying I was only recently assigned to this post. I know the test site has many floors above and below ground, and that every floor is clearly marked. I'll pay attention to the signs next time. Yeah, I know, some areas aren't safe. Barging in without protection might get me killed. Got it. Okay, that's a little long, but okay. Fellow crewmates, I recently found several... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read the title. Correction for the rest area reading materials. Okay, fellow crewmates, I recently found several issues regarding the rest area reading material titled The Warrior and the 40 Companions. I have listed them here for discussion. First, while the publication is designated as leisure reading, I believe this genre must still adhere to the standard of logic and factual accuracy. Everything about this book, from its title to its contents, is clearly a fictional retelling of the historic event where the Administrator and the 40 heroes ended the First Angloid War. Given the somber nature of that event, the content should demonstrate proper respect for the truth. Unfortunately, the author obviously approached the subject with impropriety. To quote the narrative, together the warrior and the 40 companions entered the nation of Calamity. No problem so far, as this is based on the administrator leading the heroes into the Aurora. However, wait. That's what happened at the beginning of the game. However, the story later described a traitor emerging amidst the 40 after a series of events. This is travesty. I can understand how the author intended the dramatic tension with internal strife before the heroes learned to face various challenges as one and rebuild their friendships. But a traitor? Did the author truly respect those sacrificed? There's a few typos here. Did the author truly respect those sacrificed their lives so many years ago? Those who sacrificed their lives. Furthermore, the author also made conspicuous yet unfounded guesses on the heroes' identities. Not all of the heroes have been officially revealed. That is common knowledge. Ordinary folks might speculate, but this author presents these conjectures with a tone of absolute certainty that is unsubstantiated and troubling. The quality of the paper is also invisible, and the text riddled with typographical errors. There is no question that the book is an illegal publication. I suspect that the Sand Reavers, those landbreakers, wrote this to vilify our heroes. Huh. I think there might actually have been a traitor. I wonder if we could actually read that book. That'd be cool. Is there a Denstacks I'm supposed to go in? Oh, but there's something here. And also here. Oh, I think I have to go in this here, right? I see that there. And there. As well as there. So which am I supposed... Oh, is there an... Okay, there's an order to it. So... that one, followed by... that one, and then that one, I think, right? Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the last one. Wears off eventually, but I remember. Hey, these are kind of fun puzzles. I like it.
Tag the coordinates with the beacon. UWST support will arrive shortly.
Okay. Bombs away. We should probably step away. Or, I guess, or not.
Heat confirmed. Leave the rest to us.
Purity grants truth. Yeah. Pardon my. Yeah. Let me help. You shall be banished.
Leave this to the crewmates. We should keep moving. Don't worry. We'll take it from here.
Is there anything here? There anything here? Oh. Nah, nothing. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. What is that? Oh. I thought that was like an interactable circle thing for a second.
The smoke is so thick. I can't see anything.
Nothing there. Anyways.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed.
Engage.
Obsession. Breathe. Sorrow. Pardon my strike.
Cast off as cast. This will die.
Purity grants truth.
Leave it to fighting me.
Give me a shout. Any ever seen this? Watch this. Now that's what I call a real fight.
An easy victory. We've done it. Hope you're not.
Chat log. Idle recess chatter. I don't think we made any progress. I thought so too, but I guess we should think positive. Using transmitters for ether site observations is definitely the right way to go. But we're just a tiny research team operated out in the middle of nowhere. How do we build a transmitter? We don't even have the technical documents for that. TGCC might have something. Don't tell me they lost the tech data during the First Angloid War. A
blade unsheathed, its light unleashed.
Breathe. Sorrow. Guess which hand will crush this?
Retreat. The results speak for themselves.
Oh? Wait, I'm gonna go see if I can find a... Oh, there's an Orlean here. Don't run away! God damn it. Ah.
Breathe. Sorrow.
Be gentle, Mr. Dolly. Let me give it a go.
Purity grants truth.
Never fear. Our battle plan proved its worth.
So apparently we're supposed to be going this way?
Mind strikes quick. Ever seen this?
Monster end.
Is that it? I haven't even shown you my best moves.
Stay alert. The enemy there is strong.
Oh. So we can? Oh, is this just a shortcut? I think this might just be a shortcut, actually. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good to know. No. There are signs that someone tried to break the lock. Fortunately, the gate has held. The landbreakers probably did not have the time to loot every house in the power plateau. Hmm. Oh, mini boss. Hello.
Shield guards, formation.
Let me help. Ever seen this? Mine, strike, quick!
Everyone's chipping in.
All units incoming.
Oh shit, I literally don't have.
Watch out, get back!
Okay, I can dodge that. Oh shit, did not dodge that.
All units incoming.
Leave it to me.
Give me a shout anytime you shall be banished!
Never tempt mind. Listen.
Guess which hand will crush you?
All units in.
One sec, just need a quick breather.
Quick, take some of this. Knock it.
Give me a shout anytime. Ever seen this? Pardon my strike.
Give it a go.
Right. Bloodstained emergency order. Stone of Aubrey. Ugh. Bro, I take my meds. Stone of Aubrey. Wait, that's I too live in water. Seal everything in the vault, protected with with your lives. Isn't that the thing that we saw at the quarry, though? Huh. Suspicious. Protected with your lives.
The UWST will fire at where you've marked.
Beautifully done. Now it's our turn to.
Orlean. Can I...
UWST retaliation will arrive soon.
Thanks a lot. The rest will be our job.
Almost done. Keep advancing. Let's end this quickly.
Got a present for you.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly.
Let me help. Ever seen this?
Cast off as cast.
Watch this! Mine, strike, quick!
An easy victory.
I indeed.
Could do it.
Man. Nothing else? Anything else? No, that's good. Okay. I'll take my orange one a bit later. Gotta let the blue one take effect a bit. Oh, oops. Ah.
What?
A bleed out of our way.
Free sorrow!
Leave it to me.
Watch this! Give me a shout anytime ever seen this? Watch this! Pardon my strike!
Oops. So if I... Hold on. I have a plan.
Purity grasp true! Yeah!
Oh, I thought it was...
Free sorrow!
Oh, come on. It's almost fully charged. Come on.
Ever seen
Okay, so now it's full, but it's not worth it. I'm gonna save it.
Textbook maneuver.
There you go. And you're almost dead.
The ether test site is right ahead.
Oh, combat performance improvement. There are many ways to improve a team's combat performance to defeat powerful enemies. Yes. Yeah, I know. I've literally already done all of that. Okay, so let's activate you. Let's read this new topic. How long do I have left? 15 minutes should be enough. The Bؤùg order commands such an incredible amount of resources. It can do more than that, Edmund. The Bؤùg order is just the beginning. We'll have plenty of support for our operations. Once the order is given, any UWST site receiving the order must direct their military resources to the center unconditionally. From what I remember, the strategic command has not been issued against any Landbreaker clan. I guess their bone crushers really did piss off the UWST. Strategic firepower of the UWST can do more than just destroying the Denstacks. The bone crushers have transgressed by attacking the most valuable assets of the UWST, the livelihood of their workers. The bone crushers may benefit from Nefert's support, but the UWST will make the Landbreakers pay dearly for what they did. We should expect to see war soon enough. Be prepared, Edmund. Well, that's great. Edmund, I heard that the Originium power plant was severely damaged. Is Crow alright? He's safe. He's very safe. So the two of you know each other pretty well. I mean, yeah, he mentioned the prototype, didn't he? Yes, we worked together on a project. Crow is among the first team of designers behind the prototype. What do you think of him? As a person? Edmund, I totally know why you're asking this question. As technicians, Crow and I couldn't be more different. There are times when I feel that the old stubborn grouch has a pathological need for absolute compliance. But that might be the only reason he managed to lead and keep the power plant crew together to this day. And it's a shame what happened to Site Monitor Daniels. Daniels did not sacrifice himself for nothing. Yes, the man was the perfect image of a UWST crewmate, stubborn and indomitable. Bleh. These qualities helped the UW survive countless disasters and challenges. You did not let him down, Edmund. Alright, well, I'm gonna yoink that. Nitos. And check out the protocol pass, actually. What do I get? Yay! More stuff. That's always good. So, anyways, I'm gonna end the episode right here, and in the next episode, I have no doubt we're gonna go and fight Neferits, which I'm sure is gonna be super fun. Anyways, goodbye. Toodles, I mean.